What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. They say the sky's the limit, but it ain't no limit for us. You feel? Like, share, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Turn on post notification bell to get notified on every video that I drop. You feel what I'm saying? I'm dropping back to back, double upload. I'm doing a double upload today. Feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do some more for the reaction because it seems like y'all feeling it, and I appreciate the comments, all the love. You feel me? Keep the comments and the love and support going. You feel what I'm saying? And I told y'all, like I told y'all, y'all go back in my other videos. You feel me? I'm still willing to do the $100 giveaway. You feel me? $20 to 5 people. You feel me? Like, everybody who comment and everything not gonna be able to win. You feel me? Because only 5 people that's gonna be able to win. But if you comment and your name get picked, then you won. So it's being fair. You feel what I'm saying? So let me know that that's still up and ready to go. If that's what y'all want. You feel me? And everything in this video right here, I'm gonna be talking about the most expensive houses. You feel me? Like the most expensive houses in about like 2022. You feel what I'm saying? 2021, 2022. The most expensive houses like in the world for real.
Visit to the corners of the earth to find the most expensive home on the globe. The top 5 most expensive houses in the world include everything from palaces to earthquake-resistant homes. Homes fitted with gold, Flintstones-like homes, and every other luxury known to man. So, it's no surprise the ridiculous price tag slapped on these properties by realtors and assessors. In fact, the cheapest property on our list starts at $335 million. Le Palais Bleu, number 5. This architectural white elephant has multiple swimming pools, gardens, waterfalls, an amphitheater built into the hillside, and a breathtaking view of the Mediterranean Sea from its series of bubble-like houses. This is where the name comes from, Bubble Palace.
That junk right there probably so high. That junk 335 million. You feel what I'm saying? I seen a house that was 100 million. It's because of the location that it was in. Like the house wasn't even that big neither. Cause I seen a house that was way bigger, but less in value because the location. Like it depends on locations that the house be in too. Because the location that house was in, it's only like 5 houses in the world like on that type of land and stuff like that. You feel me? So it's like, dog.
Palace, or Palais Bleu. The property has a room where you can host dinner with special guests while taking in the view and cool breeze of the sea. But the 500-seater amphitheater gives the ultimate experience for open-air, large-scale events. And it has in fact hosted some of the most prestigious events, like Christian Dior fashion shows, Cannes Film Festival parties, and private galas. The interior of the house seems like something Joe Rogan would love, as the convoluted nature of the rooms feels like a psychedelic experience.
How is this possible that you could go to a place like this, or you could see something that's way more vivid and way more powerful than regular life?
And speaking of psychedelic experiences, house parties in this estate do look like a trip. Number 4. Villa Les Cèdres, 410.
House was dope though, you feel me? But I don't really like mess with the whatchamacallit because it was just like that one house too that I seen. Like they had a whole like type of water park, like literally like it's like the water park that we got here in my city. It's like one of them in their backyard for real. Like, and the house was like 75. It was like 75 million or something like that, or a little bit more expensive or something like that. But it wasn't even that expensive. You feel me? To build. And if you seen what they had in their backyard, and if you seen what that house cost, you'll be like, man, like you'll really see what money can buy you. You feel what I'm saying? And it ain't all about money, but it makes life way more better. Let's get into it. And it's the 410 million. You feel?
million. This 35-acre property features an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a 30-horse capacity stable, several gardens and water fountains, the main house with 14 bedrooms, 20 greenhouses, and more. The main house has grand sitting rooms, a ballroom, a concierge, floor-to-ceiling 19th century portraits in ornate frames.
I'm gonna show you how to make $40 every single day, absolutely risk-free. And all you need is Coinbase and this website right up here. So step number one.
A 50-meter swimming pool for relaxation cut into the rocks, exquisite chandeliers and stone fireplaces, French doors, painted coffered ceilings, a comprehensive library with books on flora and naturalism, and a single botanical codex worth several thousands of euros. This villa has botanical gardens, considered by many to be among the top 10 worldwide. There's also a man-made pond with Amazonian lily pads on it, a bronze statue of Athena draped in marble tunic at the gate, and a winding path flanked by tall palms and cedar trees, where the villa gets its name from. Once the most expensive house, and currently the second most expensive villa in the world, Villa Les Cèdres has only passed through the hands of true historical figures in its 187-year history. Its current owner is the Italian distiller, Davide Campari Milano, worth over $17 billion at the time of this video. Campari obtained the villa from the previous owner, the Marnier Lapostole family, who in turn bought the property after its most popular owner, King Leopold II of Belgium. This villa was a holiday retreat for the Belgian king, with his then mistress, Blanche Delacroix, and he purchased the property with the over 500 million euros that he made exploiting resources in the then Congo Free State of Africa, his personal property. Aside from luxury features, the villa gets its appeal from the ideal location in the French Riviera, amongst villas belonging to other wealthy billionaires, like Paul Allen and Andrew Lloyd Webber, as well as views of the Mediterranean Sea. Now I know we're still in the
That's that billionaire talk right there. That's that billionaire stuff. You feel me? That's why I was telling y'all about like location. That junk probably so expensive because of the location that it's in. One of the most expensive villas in the world. You feel me? I done seen villas 10 million, 20 million, some shit like that, but 17 billion. Shit like what it used to be or whatever, 17 billion, like that's crazy. You feel me? $17 billion. Y'all understand how much money that is? Feel me? $1 billion is a lot of money. Feel me? 17 billion.
French Riviera, despite me saying that we were going around the world to see these homes. But let's be honest, money does make the world go round, and if it's any consolation, $410 million is north of Pelébule, $335 million, while the features are a world apart. Number 3. Villa Leopolda, $750 million. The interior of Villa Leopolda features extravagant luxury, with marble finishings and exposed wooden beams. You'll find a movie theater, 14 exquisite black marble baths, and 10 grand bedrooms, opulent chandeliers, bowling alleys, luxurious dining rooms and kitchens, a library, and several sophisticated artworks and sculptures. The house itself is a work of art that invokes the French Belle Époque style, and why not, since it was designed over centuries by several different architects and interior designers like Ogden Codman, Mika Ertegun, and Renzo Mongiardino. The entire compound is a sprawling 50-acre estate and features wealthy additions like a grand swimming pool, a helipad, several relaxation points, freshly trimmed gardens, and over 1,000 trees that give the estate covering and calming views. This is the most expensive villa on Earth and the most expensive private residence in Europe. It's located on the Villefranche-sur-Mer Heights between Nice and Monaco in the French Riviera. What? It's not my fault these expensive houses are all here. Blame this woman, who got the estate as a gift from His Philandering Highness. This guy. That's right. King Leopold II and his mistress were busy in several estates on the Mediterranean coastline. Perhaps Leopold enjoyed reminiscing of ancient battles between past Caesars on the Mediterranean Sea. Subsequently, it has passed through the hands of other wealthy people like Gianni Agnelli, the then owner of Fiat and Juventus Football Club, and the richest Italian in modern history, controlling 4.4% of the country's GDP and 3% of the country's workforce at the peak of his powers. He also loved to dress fancy and party, and Villa Leopolda was his spot. The current owner, Lily Safra also had magnificent parties with her husband in the villa while he was still alive. Lebanese-born Brazilian banker Edmond Safra bought the property in the 80s. In one of their parties, tulips were airlifted in from Holland. World-renowned chef Roger Verger created exquisite dishes, and musicians like David Wood and Sergio Mendes were flown in from the UK and California respectively. John Fairchild described the party as ultimate in conspicuous consumption. And what do you expect? Lily Safra, even after the death of her husband, is worth $1.3 billion today. Number 2. Antilla.
1.3 billion, and then them going to 2 billion. Like them, when you start hitting them billions, hundreds of millions and billions, and 1 bill, shit like that. The other junk was worth 17 bill at one point in time. Like, God, dog, like that's crazy. You feel me? Like, dog, they in them billions, but this only number 2 though. Number 1 probably will be like 5 or 6 billion, probably like maybe 20 billion. You feel me? Like, that's type a lot of money.
Billion-dollar breath. Right. Now where were we? Ah yes, we're finally exploring beyond the French Riviera, and would you know it, we're exploring a house that's out of this world. Apologies, but the 4 corners of the earth just won't cut it. Our number 1 home may be the most expensive home, but this is by far the most remarkable. As a matter of fact, it is the most expensive home belonging to a person, to the richest man in India and chairman of Reliance Industries, Mukesh Ambani, with a net worth of $95.7 billion at the time of making this video. Leighton Holdings, the renowned Australian firm, was responsible for $1 billion at the time of making this video. Leighton Holdings, the renowned Australian firm, was
But a net worth is not what they got in their bank account. But his net worth to be almost $100 billion, that mug having it. He definitely having it. He definitely a multi-billionaire.
3 helipads on the roof, 9 separate elevators, a 168-car garage, a temple for worship, a spa, an entire level of floating vegetation, and a snow room that is pumped with snowflakes at all times. The home is vertically divided into 6 sections, with each section symbolic of the Hindu ascension to enlightenment. The sections represent earth, water, fire, air, sound, and light. The Antilla was built by Chicago-based Perkins Will to withstand a Grade 8 earthquake. For perspective, a 2008 Grade 8 earthquake in Sichuan, China recorded about 87,000 fatalities. Antilla stands at 570 feet with 27
Luxury exemplified. Innovation electrified. With Apple Music
floors. Yet each floor is built high, so that the building looks like a 60-floor building. Antilla in all its glory stands in the heat of India's sleepless city, Mumbai, the same city where Slumdog Millionaire is mostly set in. 600 workers tend to the house, and its 6 Ambani family members, while the house consumes approximately the same amount of electricity for 7,000 homes. $2.6 billion sounds like a lot, but you can imagine how much it costs to maintain. When an Ambani tells you there's no place like home, believe it. Number 1. Buckingham Palace. Like home, believe it. Number 1. Buckingham Palace.
Number 1, 5 billion. I thought it would have been more than that, but it's 5 billion to freaking palace. You feel me? Like that's crazy. That's just going crazy. Like, I want nice stuff in my life, upgrade my life, you know, but at a certain level it'd be good because you gotta maintain, like you said though. Guess how much it is to maintain a $2.6 billion place, you feel me? It's hella meals just to maintain it. You feel what I'm saying? So that'll be the same way. You got a big stupid house and a lifestyle like that. It's gonna cost a lot.
$5 billion. The eternal presence of the Queen just proves that we're in the Matrix and nothing is real. But trust me guys, that price tag is real. Buckingham Palace is the most expensive property on the surface of God's green earth and is an iconic monument of neoclassical architecture. The palace has 775 rooms, including 52 principal bedrooms, 78 baths, 19 state bedrooms, 92 offices, and almost 200 staff bedrooms. This estate has its own post office, jeweler's workshop, and the largest private garden in London. The home was built in 1703 and has gone through modifications over the years by various architects and designers, hence its rich blend of architectural and interior design styles. Some rooms feature the famous Belle Epoque style, while several reception rooms have a Chinese Regency styling. Buckingham Palace has several rooms, including the music room, blue, green, and white drawing rooms, 50-meter-long picture gallery with works from the likes of Rembrandt and Van Dyck, and of course, the throne room. There are also several other rooms and grand halls that serve for hosting parties and receiving dignitaries. Due to the redecorations of King Edward VII, several of these rooms and stairways are designed in a Belle Epoque style, using cream and gold. What's not to like about these homes? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave us a like. You can check What's not to like about these homes? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave us a like. You can check it.
Yeah, like boom. Like them homes went crazy like that. Like them top of the lines right there in that big palace, like that's just ridiculous. And $5 billion. Like I didn't know. Like I wanted a nice house and everything to buy it and then have other property to rent out. You feel what I'm saying? To gain cash flow, stuff like that. I'm straight with me having a decent house. Yeah. A house is about a couple M's. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You feel me? That was type of level that I want to get. Yeah, I want $1 million house, multi-million-dollar crib. You feel me? Yeah, a nice, decent situation. You feel what I'm saying? And then have other cribs that's giving me cash flow. You feel me? To get to that next level. And we getting to levels over here. But anyway, excuse my son, that's what I'm messing with. But dog, get there, you just gotta stay focused on whatever you're doing, whatever you're passionate about. Take that and go head on, go head first in your life. You feel me? But like I told you, it's gonna be a double upload and everything, but I'm gonna do a double upload for y'all and everything. And I'm gonna get back with you in another video. Alright, I'm out. Peace.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Peter Pan.